shout out to JSM4U for what was I gonna say, for commenting on the last post about asking the behind the scenes versions about and commenting on all the other posts. It means a lot. So everyone, shout out to them. What was I gonna say? I'm so tired, by the way. It's the last, what, like 7 days of Ramadan, and I'm exhausted. My sleep schedule's off. This morning I woke up, went to the gym, and did a hike tour, and now I'm here just so I could film this vlog. So I said vlog, this podcast. Gosh, I need to get back to it. Anyways, I want to talk about, someone mentioned about making money in comedy, and I think that was me last week, duh. And yeah, like I there's different ways to make money, which is, the main ones would be, touring on your own and selling, which is all live shows, touring on your own and selling tickets on your own. That's how you make the big money. And then you have the college circuit, doing college gigs, and then you have corporate gigs. Corporate gigs are far and few between, but when you book like a big corporate gig, you can make like really good money. College gigs, you make some good money out of that too, but you have to like get a college agent, let the college agent get you into NACA, and then from NACA you get booked out of that. I have a college agent, but I don't have a comedy agent for touring on my own because I'm not big enough. And that's what I'm working on. I mean, some of y'all have seen me live, and some of y'all have saw me tour around the world, and I actually want to do a seminar to teach, like, not just young comedians, but like comedians who are like at my level, who have an hour, who want to tour, but they just haven't yet got to tour yet because the industry is just so tough. Because like now we're in this era where it's all social media, which is a good and bad thing. Because on one hand, I personally was able to build a following and like go tour on my own. But on the other hand, the algorithm is always changing, and there is like a plethora of just famous people, and the industry just became so saturated. And now it's not even about how funny you are. It's about how many butts and seats, how many tickets you can sell. I think I mentioned it before, but I was headlining an Irvine Improv last December, and the staff of the comedy club showed up because they were just like, it's just such a relief to see actual comedians doing stand-up, because we've just been booking these TikTokers that could sell out the room. Not me. I don't sell it out. But like, they would sell out 430 seats filled, and they just bomb for a whole hour. Meanwhile, I'm like with 60 people in a room, and I just give it my all, and they have fun. But I guess that's just how the industry goes. Yeah, I want to do like a seminar for these comedians, because like I would try to break it down to like 4 phases. Phase 1 would be like building a following, and then phase 2 would be turning your followers into fans. And then phase 3 would be booking your own tour. And then phase 4, you're touring now. How do we sell tickets and marketing? And for me, phase 1 and phase 4 are the hardest. It's so hard. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm like low key going crazy. And that's why I wanted to take a break from touring, because like it was stressing me out so much. Selling tickets is so hard, because you build a following, you feel like you have fans at different cities, and then you go to that same city and you're like having a rough time selling tickets, and you don't make that much money. This is gonna sound so freaking woo-wah and crazy. I literally have this. So my friend Sarah Lawrence, shout out to her. She like recommended me with her therapist. She's kind of woo-wah, but she's pretty cool. But she gives me homework. I only had 2 sessions with her, and the first session was all about anxiety, and she taught me this like tapping exercises where I have to like tap my temple and the top of my head and all that, and then the other was in my collar and everything. So that's been like an exercise I've been doing. I would just meditate and then do the tapping exercises, which is like, I know I have anxiety over my financial situation, but I fully love and accept myself and forgive myself. Stuff like that. I sound like a psycho. And then this last one, she's giving me homework where I have to envision and manifest. And I wrote down, I will sell out both shows on April 4th. And I have to write it 21 times. And I feel like a psycho because I just checked my like they just check my standing of how many tickets I'm at. The show is in 1 week or a little less than 2 weeks. Yeah, it's March 25th. So April 4th, I have two shows in Dallas and I only have 20 tickets sold each. 18 tickets for the late show, 20 tickets for the early show. So I'm only at like 38 tickets sold. The venue is 155 each show. So I need to sell 300 tickets. I'm going to go crazy. It's so tough. It's so hard. And like that's part of the phase 4, which is like marketing and how to get your name out there. I have a meeting with a friend tomorrow who knows how to do Facebook ads, and he's gonna help me how to deal with Facebook ads. We'll see if it works. I'm trying, and then I'm doing phase 1, which is like posting. I'm posting every day, and it's just not like I just feel stuck, you know. So that's how I feel lately, but I did some cool things, you know. I've legit 2023 and 2024 was a great year. 2022 as well. Like I literally traveled everywhere, and I did stand up in a lot of cool places. But yeah, but I feel like 2023, 2024, like I was like late 2023, early, yeah, and then early 2024, I was selling pretty well, and then the rest of it, like I'd say, like after I came back from Europe last year in 2024, got back from Europe, I had a Midwest tour. That one did really well, and then the East Coast tour, I thought I was going to do well. Guys, it fucking sucked. I lost so much, not so much money, but I lost money on that tour. And then I had another tour in like SoCal region in Denver, and that one didn't do well as I'd hope. But it's just, I'm telling you guys, selling tickets and marketing is so hard. But that goes back to phase 1. Phase 1 is basically posting. You just got to post every single day. And I do. I post every day. I was going stagnant, but lately there's this new feature called trial reels, where basically you post a trial reel and it goes to your non-followers for 24 hours and you see how it does. And based on that performance, you could just put on your main feed. And I notice I get a little bit of follows from that. Because there is no like, I forgot who said it. It's the CEO of Patreon, Jack something. But he was talking about like there's been a death of a follower. Like followers don't mean anything. When you follow someone, it doesn't mean you're going to see their post, because TikTok destroyed it. It used to be I'm following this person, I'm seeing their content. Now it's all about for you. It's just this is what the algorithm writes video or like, you know, algorithm does its little algorithm thing, and it will show you like this is what we think you would like. And that's like that's the new way of content. So you got to like figure out like how do you build this following, but like you post your content to get like a viral video, and then which goes to phase 2, which is like, okay, now that I have people coming through this feed, like I have this viral video that people are seeing, that's basically reach. So like think of an upside down pyramid. So you have reach, and then you have follows, and then you have like followers that like see your stuff. I'd say like fans. Let's say we'll call it fans. So like you have your followers and you have your fans that like they follow you and they fuck with your shit, like JSM4U, shout out. And then you have this top little thing, and it's called true fans. And true fans are and that small percentage out of what you reached and the people that follow you and the fans, true fans are the ones that come buy tickets to your comedy shows. Or buy your merch, or, you know, like sign up for your email list. Like it's that. Like people don't realize like how hard it is to sell tickets at comedy shows and how hard it is to like actually like monetize. But anyways, so phase 2 is like, okay, how do I extract? Now I'm like, okay, phase 1 is going well. I'm posting content, or it was. Now I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm posting consistently. That's all I can do. I don't know the right things and it sucks because you want to know, you want to like I know what to post to get the followers, but I don't want it because I want people to follow me for my comedy and not for like clickbaity stuff. Does that make sense? Hope you guys are following me. But like basically, like you can post, like I could post like easy Arab content for the rest of my life. Like when you're Arab and you're no 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 no, or when you're Muslim and then this, and it's like it's not even like, it's just it's content. Does that make sense? While I'm like trying to do more sketches, which is like it's funny, it's for the name of comedy, but it's like a piece of art that you write. It's so stupid why and what I'm saying, but like it's just that's what I want to do because I eventually want to write movies or shoot movies and eventually want to perform and do stand up. So that's why I only put like sketches that I shoot with my Sony A7 or like or a stand-up clip because I want people to follow me for my stand-up and consume that kind of content. Because there's times where people, like there was this one guy who was just posting random content. He's like this big on TikTok. He's like this tall, good-looking, long ginger. Yeah, he had ginger, long hair, and he was just posting TikTok content. When you do this, or he's doing duets, and he's doing what the algorithm wants, and he was building that following. But then, like when he wanted to like release music or release his art, no one consumed it because they didn't follow him for the art. They followed him for the content. I really hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. But I truly believe there's a difference between creating content and being an artist. I'm an artist, and that's why I'm gonna go fucking crazy. And I'm miserable. But when I was a content creator, yeah, I was getting follows and I was like getting ad deals. But I'm like, no, I'm an artist. I want people to know I'm a stand up and I do sketches and I want to do movies. I think me just talking to you guys just kind of like it's giving me a funny perception of myself. Like, oh yeah, Ahmed, this is why you're unsuccessful because you're an artist. And the thing is with stand up comedy, this is a business. I'm looking at it as an artist because when I started comedy like 8.5 years ago, I was like, no, I want to write jokes and connect with the audience and change the world with the Arab Americanness of me and try to portray and convey it with people. And that's what art is. Like stand-up comedy, when I go to a live show or the people who come see my live show, that's art. Like the energy, that's art. Like that's performing and doing stand-up and like creating this moment with everybody in the room. But then I have to like tape it and then concise it into a 9 by 16 and turn it into a clickbaity 30-second 1 minute clip so people would like and make sure the first 3 seconds are perfect. That's content, you know? And it's hard because I'm trying to turn it into like content so people like see it and then they could come see a show. And that's why crowd work does so well. People love crowd work because it's just like it's just there. It's content, you know? But if you're at a stand-up show, low key, as an audience member, personally, I don't want to see crowd work. I'd rather just see good joke writing because I want to see what this guy wrote. But that's the artist in me. But a person wants to go buy a ticket and just watch, you know, crowd work because people are just so antisocial now. And you're seeing this comedian having a normal conversation with, with zero filter with someone. I think that's my theory of why crowd work does so well. Anywho, that rant over. So phase one is basically like building a following, and I feel like that's what's going on. Like, yeah, I'm at 188K, almost 189K, but it's like like I just told you guys, my Dallas show is like, we'll see how it goes. I'm about to go. I'm at 188.8K. That's what I was just searching up for, and I just need that like one video or like just a crack. So like, I have more of a reach back to the pyramid. I'm more of a reach because those reach potential followers to potential followers to potential fans. So hopefully true fans that will like actually buy a ticket to my comedy shows. Like, cause once phase one is good, phase two and phase three is even easier. Does that make sense? Cause like, I built my following. And then phase two, which is turning your followers into fans, which is building that email list. And I use beacons. If you go to my Instagram or my Facebook or any of my socials, when you hit the link, it goes to this beacons page. I'm sure some of y'all have seen it. And the beacons page just shows like sign up for my email list, and then all these links to my shows, maybe if you're in that city. So you have my links to my Dallas shows. Oh, maybe you're in Dallas? Okay, let me go buy a ticket to a show. And if there's more reach, then more people will see the page. You'll sell more tickets. And then phase three, which is like building that tour. And that's like reaching out to comedy club bookers. It's a lot of cold emails, to be honest, but you like build relationships. I've built the relationship with Dallas Comedy Club since 2021, because the first time I headlined ever was there in November of 2021. Headline did pretty well, and then like I think like I headlined again May of 2022, and then October of 2022. So I headlined twice, and then in 2023, yeah, 2023 I headlined, and I remember selling really well there. It was July of 2023, and then I did decent. No, January of 2024. No, December of 2023. Yeah. It wasn't January. And then like again. Yeah. I've headlined a lot at Dallas Comedy Club. That's basically what I'm trying to say here. So like when I shoot them an email, they like know, like, oh, we know he's an established guy. We like him. But you build connections, and then you have to negotiate a door deal. There are smaller clubs, so if I sell tickets, I get 60% of the door. If I sell out, 65%. But there are smaller comedy clubs. Sometimes some other comedy clubs will give you like 70%. Or if you're like a returning comedian and you built this relationship with a specific venue, they start giving you better door deals. But most of the times it's like this percentage, and if you sell out, that percentage, you know? And it's tough. It is tough. Like, and I think that's exactly why I'm like back to the lab. I'm taking a break from touring because I just want to like build a following and sell so I could get back on the road, and it's not as stressful to push for ticket sales. But now, and that's why, like, full disclosure, that's why I'm like, I tour guide during the day. And then lately, my family, like, I have to send money to my family now. So to help cover that, I do Uber and Lyft to just do some rides to make some money, you know? But, and then like getting some gigs here and there. I'd say it would fall under corporate gig, but I got a cool gig where I get me and a bunch of other, this Muslim production company where it's me and a couple other comedians. We're going to Australia first 2 weeks of May. And I negotiated they're paying for my flight and hotel, and I think I'm getting 4K, you know, which is not bad. My expenses are low as hell. I pay like 1,040 here, and then I pay my editor a monthly fee. So it's like, I don't know. It's I hope like you guys are understanding like how much work it goes into being financially successful. Cuz I'm going to just say this. I'm a good comedian. I'm really good at comedy. When you see me at live shows, I'm good at what I do. You know? Like I do spots. I have 2 spots tonight, and I know I'm going to do well. And it's not like a cockiness thing. It's like, no, I've been doing this for over 8 years. I've toured, I've failed, I've brushed off, and I failed again. Like I've done so much stand up, and I care so much about this art form. So when I get on stage, I make sure I know how to control a room. I know the right jokes to say, like all that stuff. But as soon as I like tape it and then like I concise it and try to put it on social media and doesn't get anything because it didn't appease the algorithm, I feel useless. So I'm successful at comedy. I'm good at comedy. Financial success, no. I mean, inshallah, we'll see. I mean, I'm grateful for the Australia gig. I'm grateful for, going back to Dallas, and hopefully I sell enough to where financially I at least break even, because I paid, how much did I pay for that flight? For like $450. So hopefully I at least cover that. And then I sell some merch, t-shirts and stickers to help make some extra money. But yeah, guys, like, comedy's hard. Like, you gotta like sell tickets. It's not, and it makes me upset because I'm like, oh, it truly doesn't mean how funny you are anymore. It used to be how funny you are. Now it's all about how many tickets can you sell. So then I see, you know, like, the ones that make me mad or jealous is like, you'll see like certain, like, for example, female comedians that they're basically half naked with their tits out, and they get a lot of followers from guys that like them, and then they sell out from there, or they sell tickets from there, or that's one, or they have, or like like, or just crowd work clips, and they do really good with the crowd work clips. I'm not really hating on that, because I do crowd work as well, but I'm not even good at crowd work. I just want to tell jokes, and then I post that. I don't know. I'm trying. Went from, I'm gonna show you what's the behind the scenes about comedy. It's just turning into a rant. I'm just ranting about comedy and making money and stuff. But yeah, you make a lot of money through the road. I did reach out to my college agent, see if there is any potential NACAs, and like, we have a new tape for NACA, and I got in like two of them, but I got rejected the last three I've applied for. So I just sent him like new jokes that I've been working on that are like very clean and college friendly, and we'll see if we could use those jokes to like write to edit a new tape and send it out and submit it for NACA. Because if I could get into the college circuit again, Ryan, shout out to my boy Ryan Kelly. Like, he and I talk about it. He's all about the college circuit. His TikTok following is perfect for that. They love him. He has a young audience. He's clean. In the college circuit, it's like, this is how much you're getting paid. You're like, this is good. You get paid like a couple grand for it. It's not bad. Not a couple grand, not like a ton, but you get like, I don't know, you get an average of 2K. Yeah, you get an average of 2K, which is not bad. Sell some merch too, but it's college kids. They don't really buy merch. Yeah. I'm trying in a sense where I'm posting consistently. I'm posting almost every day. I'm posting my stand-up clips, and I'm posting like a sketch when I can. Yesterday I posted, I was so upset because I posted like this sketch that I wrote, and I really liked it, and I really wanted it to do well, and I worked hard on the editing, but it was about like these, I mean, it's so niche. That's why it didn't do well. It's art, it's not content, but basically it's about car crashes, how an action movie is when the car crashes into a fruit stand, and it's a group therapy meeting of fruit stand owners, processing their trauma. It's not relatable. That's why it didn't do well content-wise, But then I posted a video of me doing like it's not really a sketch, but I was just doing a review for Sana'a Cafe that just opened because I wanted to help them out. That one did okay because it's kind of relatable. But the video that went viral this month was my, fasting and Ramadan video, because it's an old video I reshot and re-edited, but I knew it was going to go viral because it's very relatable. Because if you want a video to go viral, it has to hit this like perfect triangle, which is funny, relatable, and true. You know what I mean? Like, that is like the perfectionism of like, if you make it funny enough, relatable enough, and true, and if those usually go viral. That's why like borderline racist stuff goes viral. Like, I see a lot of stuff on my feed of like, or like, not, I don't want to say racist stuff, but like 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 people who make fun of certain races, you know, and they go viral because it's just like Anwar, that one content creator. I see so many reiterations of this one joke he does, which is the mom and the slipper, the Arab mom and the slipper, you know, and it's he tries to make it funny, but it's relatable and it's true. Arab mom hits you with a sandal. The Squid Game, he did a one that was actually, I was like, that's actually really smart, which is basically like it was Squid Games, Arab mom Squid Games, and then it was like red light, green light, but she would throw a sandal at you and you would die. It's cute and it's great content, you know. I wouldn't do it. Nothing, not and no, and there's literally no hate towards him. I wouldn't do it because I'm like, well, why would I make a joke about the Arab mom sewing the sandal? It's been done before, you know. Like I'm trying to be as original as possible, and that's why I'm here ranting to you guys in a broken apartment. This is how fucked up my apartment is. Let me show you this. Let me show you. Let me show you this. Okay. Okay, you guys see this door? Let me keep. This has been my closet door for the past at least 5-6 months. Look at this. I just deal with this. And it's just gonna stay broken. And it's never gonna get fixed because God forbid I ask my landlord to fix it. He's gonna raise the rent again. And I'm not trying to have that. Thank you for letting me rant. And I'm going to take a nap. I just need a nap. And yeah, hopefully this works out. I have so many fantasies of going off grid. Just like I could just delete my social media, forget everything. And just go, oh, I want to hike the PCT. I would hike the Pacific Coast Trail. I'm talking about the border of Mexico and America all the way up to Alaska. That's what I would do. I'm tired. I just need a nap. That's what I need. All right. I love comedy. I hate the industry. That's pretty much the gist of this whole video.